So here we go with another silly tourney cast. I think it's still the round 16. I need to double check that, but if it's not, I'll make sure to edit it. So this is Manu versus CaptainThomas playing in the blue and purple here, and they're both in this tournament, like everyone else, playing everybody at 200% handicap. So more resource collection, more quickly, more building HP. Just have a look at the TC. And for the Goths, since the barracks produce exponentially faster with the handicap as well, the Goths or any barracks produces real quickly, but for Goths it's basically perfusion from the Dark Age, so because the Goths have 20% faster working barracks already. So we'll see, maybe we'll get to see some crazy Goths infantry spam here. What's Manu doing all the way? What? Why are you drushing the lions? What is this? So you start with extra resources as well, so since the Goths infantry is cheaper, you could easily go for, yeah, very quick Dark Age rush aggression. But Manu's scouting isn't quite on point just yet. Runs into another lion, so lion rush confirmed. It's the wolf rush, King of the Desert, Arabia edition. And yeah, here we are. Okay, so you made the barracks. Ooh, instant barracks, I see. Yeah, very earlier barracks. Pre everything rush here with the Goths, apparently. Damn, you autocorrect indeed. Instant. Did a study minute 0. Drush minute 0. Well, anyway, there's still 4 militia moving forward here, and CaptainThomas reacting. He could actually have gone straight for the instant rush with Lithuanians as well, because you start with extra food, but here's the feudalage on the way, and we'll see how CaptainThomas responds to this forward aggression of Manu. Enter the powered rush, taking 10 gold here like a standard rush builder would do. Not going to quite succeed. Main gold, expose them forward. Oh, this builder could die to elephant, but Loom is in, so that should be fine. The other both has the armor and 65 HP. No problem. But this Goth's powered rush, that is going to cause some issues here for CaptainThomas. Going up at 11 pop here, because you can do that with these ridiculous settings. And we'll have to deal with the units forward here now. Could maybe, well, not on wood, otherwise CaptainThomas could make a drop an archery range and make some archers to deal with this. There's more units coming. 6 militia and counting for Manu, and the army numbers are just going to increase for the Goths here. In fact, let's have a look at that. If you make another one, yeah, look at that. It's like fast speed or something. It's like Dark Age perfusion. Imagine Imperial Age with perfusion with Goths here, how quickly you'll make those infantry units from the barracks. Ridiculous. It's only one barracks, you don't really need any more here to lob these units, and what's CaptainThomas gonna do about this? It's a could almost go for the next stage here, but with the militia flooding in here, aka Angry Housewives on my channel, these guys are going to, well, they just became men-at-arms, so they just became a lot more deadlier as well. Good thing the unit's HPs and armor and everything doesn't stack. This isn't 256 tech after all. But succeeding in idling Manu quite a bit here. I mean, if Manu makes enough, or Manu is succeeding in idling quite a bit here, and keeps flooding some men-at-arms, of course. If you make enough of them, like say like 40 of them, you'll be able to dive underneath TCs as well, but since this TC has 4800 HP, that's going to take a bit longer. Men-at-arms killing archers. It's supposed to be men-at-arms into archers, but not this way. So, 11 men-at-arms and counting for Manu here, staying in the feudal age, might go to... Well, didn't succeed in killing the barracks. We need some blacksmith upgrades here from Manu. We need a blacksmith that some attack and defense upgrades, and then we're talking about the militia units here. CaptainThomas bringing in the food here. Could... Wait, he doesn't have wood access. But could also drop a market here and go for the Castle Age and then trade the sell stone, buy wood, drop a stable and get some knights out. Okay, here comes the market. So CaptainThomas might still stabilize here. Yeah, that's not the Manu. But at least we know CaptainThomas now is 1491 1 rank, if it's the correct one. I'm not sure about Manu's level, but maybe these guys aren't too far off. I don't know. We'll see as the set goes on. As more men-at-arms flood in, and finally Forging is coming in here. 3002, okay, so you're the underdog here then, Manu. Good work. Good work. Not leaving the Lithuanians with any chance to react here. CaptainThomas going to the wood line now will at least collect quite a bit of wood because of the collection rate of the villagers here and the general speed, but there's still 16 villagers to 2, and that's an issue. And if the market goes down, you won't be able to use the market to sell or buy wood to drop buildings or adjust stone into gold either. So it's actually a good call here to go for the market. It's at twice the hit points, but it's about to go down. And CaptainThomas will need to drop another one if that's the case. Unless he wants to drop the stable now and get some army out. Yeah, down it goes. Oh, he's going for another range. And I think the foundation gets blocked. Full feudal age with the Goths here. You gotta love it. And CaptainThomas is pulling villagers back home into safety from the men-at-arms, but that just means you won't be able to collect a lot of resources regardless. Crossbows, however, if you get that range up and get some crossbows out, that should be the end of the men-at-arms, but the units keep flooding out, still only one barrack, right? Why would you need more, except for this simultaneous production, that is? So Manu just keeps melting buildings here against CaptainThomas. As the feudal age message comes in here. CaptainThomas a progressé vers l'âge de château. Des châteaux. Defensive tower, I'm not too sure about that. Not too sure about that. You could garrison the archers, maybe that's the idea, to garrison archers for extra firepower. But as the game goes on here, Manu could drop a market as well if he doesn't have one already, and then just, yeah, here comes the market, and then you could just sell the stone for gold and buy a little bit of food, and Castle Age you go, and you'll have these men-at-arms becoming long swordsmen. CaptainThomas tries for another gold pile here. That's not going to succeed. 17.6 is the KD. Market is OP. Well, in this situation you kind of have to have it, so. And that's not the case with CaptainThomas. Makes it awfully awkward to balance the economy here, as more men-at-arms are slaughtered by TC Fire. And there's the Castle Age for Manu. Selling and buying resources as needed to get to the next age here. Men-at-arms still at work here. CaptainThomas has to collect more wood to place additional villages. Did place a second TC, so that's actually a good defensive measure here, as long as Manu is going infantry only. It's going to, yeah. Unless Manu adds siege, these TCs aren't going to go down easily, not even with longswords here. We'll see though. Steady flow of units popping in here. Still has stone in the bank as well. Could actually drop a tower over here if desired. I think the range goes down, so no more military production for CaptainThomas. No crossbow upgrade, just barely efforts fletching here. Right, it stays up. Good work, CaptainThomas, to keep the range up. Long swordsman coming in here, and Manu with squires as well, so the infantry will move a bit faster. And yeah, speaking of towers, here it goes. Tower also at twice the hit points, 2040 hit points, so Castle Age tower rushing might work out. Oh, just outside of the line of sight as well. Nice. Nice. Well, we have 2 barracks-ish producing now for Manu and keep flooding in these long swordsmen, of course. Defense for the Castle Age is in here, and fletching now for Manu, but I guess that's to benefit the tower here to deal a bit more damage and range further. 19 longswords, you would still need at least 30 to take out a TC comfortably, I think. Even with Goff's bonus damage against buildings, the TCs have 4,800 hit points. Only one range to produce from CaptainThomas here. No chance of a defensive castle. Eco generally though here. So, and obviously no market to adjust as need be. Manu goes for the only army production building on the field here while producing out of two barracks. And we'll probably start diving the TCs eventually. We'll need more than this though. This is not going to work. Yeah, it's just diving the crossbowmen. Rank of Manu is 1302 apparently, and CaptainThomas 1491. Oh, now they're dying. They're going down. This is what the game will be like in 20 years. Have you seen the stone walls, Tech Chariot? All the buildings in 200% handicap has twice the hit points, so you'd like your fortified walls and castles with generic castles with 17,000 HP. Not generic, but architecture and hoardings castles. Yeah, they keep adding patches and new civs. Maybe in 20 years we'll have 100 civilizations for AoE 2. Never-ending pressure for Manu here with the Gulfs, though, is behind, surprisingly enough, by... what is it, 14 villagers or something? More ranges coming up for CaptainThomas here. Is he actually going to survive the pressure here and returning this game? It's extremely patient by CaptainThomas here to hold on. Their towers going up. Guard towers comes to mind here. Manu with all of the map control here, but obviously staying 1 TC and pumping out army here more than anything. Trying to deprive CaptainThomas of the upgrades as well. Jeanne d'Arc won't be a hero unit anymore, but an offshoot civilization of the Franks. So you could play the Jeanne d'Arcs. Yeah, maybe. Well, he's diving the TCs. And we have 18 long swordsmen. Now someone garrisoning the ram as well for some protection against Archer's fire. TC will eventually go down, I think, but some panic repairs here from CaptainThomas, keeping it down, and going for the gold TC first is also a good idea here. Going to take CaptainThomas off the gold. Another PC attempted over here, but here's an outpost here. Manu has vision over here as well, has a couple of long swords and is making more. CaptainThomas now 47, Manu 43. Eco KD 18-0 for Manu, as Manu hasn't been hit a single time at home, and this scout has just been chilling out and giving up on life instead of scouting the enemy base. Oh. Hitting the ram with wilders here. And still not enough longswords to dive the TC here, unless you're called the Malians, I believe. But yeah, one is down here, the other one here on the goal went up. CaptainThomas still holding on, but now behind the villagers. And Imperial Age for the Goths? How? How? Oh, this mode, 200% handicap here. We'll actually might actually see Goths 200 swordsmen and maybe even champion here before this is over. What a crazy game. And the crossbows get killed yet again here. They have bodskin but no armor, because the blacksmith got killed over here, so can't really easily make that. No blacksmith for CaptainThomas for the time being, but going for siege defense here, probably thinking about some scorpions or whatnot. Goths should be met now, that's what he meant. Yeah, maybe. But with already past the working barracks, Manu, this would work with the Vikings as well, and you'd have extra HP, 20% extra HP from the fuel age. Or Malians with the extra Pierce armor. 58 seconds to Imperial Age now. Stable for CaptainThomas here. And Thumbring for the few crossbow that is here, so they will fire a bit faster and more accurately at still standing targets, but no ballistics yet, obviously. No university for the blue player. 31 minutes, wow. That's some next level defense from blue to last this long against this annoying, never-ending infantry pressure. Now even able to afford a defensive castle because resources are collected more quickly. That's going to be a pickle, but Imperial Age is in and 2 swordsmen right on the way once reaching the next stage. These guys will die though. Swordsman, handcart, blast furnace, 1 TC. For once, 1 TC play is actually working out here in this mode, at least for the time being. We'll see how the Lithuanians handle this recovery here. Here comes a university as well, with 200 swordsmen is in. Last attack upgrade is in as well, should make it easier to snipe buildings. And again, we have that flood of Goths infantry units just entering consistently here. 200 swordsmen now out. Well, we don't want ballistics in here, so... No way! No! Oh! Kill the... How close was that? How close was that? Ah, okay, it was... it was not close at all. Ballistics had just started, so that's yeah. Anyway, getting the university before ballistics, so that means that the crossbows will still miss quite frequently here. 25 200 swordsmen, capped ram coming in here as well, maybe to fortify the push with some extra hiding space for the infantry units moving forward here. This is auto-scout at work. This is doing good work here, going for the almost 100% scouting of the map here. And again, we're chasing crossbows with two-handed swordsmen here. CaptainThomas has been collecting resources here, has food, has gold. Tries the university again. Ballistics will affect the castle as well, not just the crossbows, so it's not at all a bad idea to go for accuracy here. Villagers fighting the rams, so this castle won't be going down just yet. How is CaptainThomas still holding on here? Is at 20 military now with the crossbows mainly, and able to go to the Imperial Age as well somehow. He's found a way to place a market again and get some trades running here, but is still going to be subject to the never-ending pressure of the Goths here, and it might just mean that that Imperial Age won't be giving match to CaptainThomas here. If it had been an Arbalest Civ and not Lithuanians here, it would have made more sense, because then you could get to Imperial Age and Arbalests. But as it stands now, maybe getting more army numbers out would be more beneficial. Then again, you're fighting Imperial Age Goths, and here's even Champion coming in for Manu, so I'm not sure if the Lithuanians can stop this at all. Eco situation is kind of ahead for Manu with the 1TC as well. These crossbows though, look at the kill count. Look at the units they've killed. They've killed 56 units total. I wonder if one of them has more kills than the others. 5 kills. 13 kills! That's an elite unit right there. Elite crossbowman. Killing 5 infantry units. But the whole group as a whole have killed 57 units total. So good job at that. But here come the champions. With as good of an armor as they get here. As CaptainThomas takes the hill with the crossbows and does his best to hold off the aggression here. Always tracking the units with the crossbows as well. Forward castle for Manu as well means that Trebs could enter from this area here. Stopping with the cap ram push, but fortifying it with Trebs forward. Castle goes up, but could the champions maybe take it out? The buildings have twice the hit points, so that's not as easy as it might look like. And they proceed to chase the crossbows instead. 33 champions now. No perfusion yet, but maybe you don't even need it at this point with Goths. Alright, nice. Captram's doing work here. Goths don't get siege ram, but Captram seems to be alright enough here. Are we making Treb? A Treb at least. 27 champions at the 40-minute mark. Maybe this is when CaptainThomas will finally have to yield and wave the white flag here. Surrender and move on to the next game. Just realized today that Poles are the mounted version of Goths. Yeah, Dennis realized that a while ago. He keeps calling the Poles hussars for hussar fracts or something, like cataphracts. Now, CaptainThomas went archers to deal with the infantry mass, and that's why he's alive for so long. He reacts to the infantry play. And he never had access to gold or anything, so it's not easy to get back from it. But at this point in Imperial Age, maybe you need to try to make something else, but you just can't do it with this kind of resource income. He's never, ever going to afford champions of his own, I think. But he does have better champions. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. He has worse champions than the Goths, in fact. He's been lacking the last attack upgrades. Well, another TC goes up. CaptainThomas is not one to give in lightly here. But now with a Treb and Cap Rams pushing here, Maybe another trapping queue. No. Huskarls! Actually, why didn't he make Huskarls long ago? That's perfect against the crossbows. What do the Lithuanians even do against late game golf spam? Hand cannoneers, like chariots, they have those. Lightness could work as well, yeah. But then you need a lot of castles. Hand cannoneers, you only need ranges. Needed a castle of Huskarls, good point. So couldn't go Huskarls a lot earlier, after all. Well, 15 champions, 24 Huskarls. And there's the GG, Manu. Putting up a show here with the Goths. Should be interesting to see the timeline here. 370 kills for CaptainThomas, but never ever able to leave the base for counterattack. I think Manu didn't lose a single villager this game, which is also crazy. 84-0 Eco KD. Crazy. Oh. Unitex coming in the... Oh, it did actually get perfusion in there. We need to see some perfusion. The production speed with perfusion. That was 42 something, or yeah, 42. I actually want to see how the barracks work with perfusion here. Look at that! It's so fast. That's like 4 seconds to create a champion. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I like Showtails, actually, in creation speed. Okay, let's find the next one. Game 2, CaptainThomas' home map. It's hidden sim, no reuse, so maybe CaptainThomas will go for the next one here, I don't know. And go for Goths in the next one. Let's see. Vikings. Teutons. On hideout. Okay. Okay. Another slow, boomy game, is it? Handicap is such a bonk nerf. Yeah, it is. Here we go with hideout, and we have Teutons for CaptainThomas in the blue here. Fantastic melee units and some pretty decent siege. For some reason after that he chose a closed map, yeah. And Manu with another infantry sim here, playing the Vikings. But we'll see what the Vikings bring to the table for this one. I'm not going to do much until we see the transition to the next ages here. Blacksmith stable for the Teutons, so we're gonna see some knights here as Manu goes for the market and only the market. Or where's the second building? It's forward. We have a forward. We have a forward. Blacksmith barracks. Okay. Infantry rush again. What can Vikings even do against Teutons? Fully upgraded arbalasts is what they can do. Yeah, they don't have Thumbring, but still the best option. Teuton's Kryptonite being the ranged units. Not just one barracks, but 2 barracks for Manu forward here. Must have registered that Vikings now get 20% hit points on their infantry from the fuselage. That's true, it's hard to play Vikings late game. We lack the cavalry and also don't have any significant eco advantage in the late game. Both good booming sibs though, CaptainThomas with a second TC already here and pumping out some knights as well to try and hit the Vikings at home. That could be dangerous actually because Manu doesn't have any units production at home. So what are we doing here? We're making men-at-arms again. Men-at-arms, or presumably longswords soon enough. Funnily enough, CaptainThomas doesn't see this, so he'll need to adapt to that at home, but he has the buildings foundations here. And as you can see, more hit points on everything. 800 HP Palisade Gate, 500 HP walls. Only 3 men-at-arms? Is this trickery? The Teuton Knights will shred this infantry. This shouldn't work. This shouldn't work at all, and besides the Palisade Gates and everything, they're stronger. They're just both attacking each other. CaptainThomas can just use some of his cavalry from home now to deal with this push. He's lacking a lot of upgrades, so only has +1 defense will fare better with attack here, but he wants to just counter-attack and get the snowball rolling on through damage on the opponent's side here. No Loom. No Loom. But no Loom in 200% handicap, that means 50 HP, so not a big deal. Here comes Loom for CaptainThomas, so he's worried. $54 hit points on the Vikings men-at-arms, but why only men-at-arms? Why not longswords? Where's the longsword upgrade? Why all the wood? Why you no farm? Okay, ambitious. Ambitious. Goes for the gold. This map works much better on open maps without FC, yes, but it doesn't help not getting longsword and suiciding lots of men-at-arms to the DCs. At least Manu is holding the aggression at home here, is not allowing the Vikings Knights to... the Teutons Knights to get in just yet. So the little economy at home base is fine. And Dennis approves of the strategic choice here. Yeah, this can't work two games in a row, but I guess it's kind of mind games in its own to go for this this approach, even on hideout. But it's not quite working. Manu is down 13 villagers and also down in military here, and knights significantly stronger than the longswords. And we're back with the battering ram and the, wait, why only 4? This battering ram always only held 4 units. I thought it was more. I thought it was supposed to be 5. I guess you need capture ram for 5 though. How are the knights doing? Still not breaking through here. Stupid house walls, and they're twice as strong in this game mode. So good defense from Manu at home. And in all honesty, I think CaptainThomas should just pull the knights back home, clean up the infantry, clean up the forward buildings, and just accept the fact that he's way ahead in the economy here. But we'll see. Pulling the villagers, this is what the cavalry could have been doing. But maybe it's desperate for counter damage against the Vikings as well. Vikings do have strong economy. And it looks like Manu has plans of a defensive castle eventually here. Somehow CaptainThomas isn't bringing enough gold, he's losing the stable. And now Teuton's going for the range again, so CaptainThomas has to go into, or will go into crossbows again here to deal with the infantry mass yet again. And why not just use the existing knights defensively? Longswords aren't really that strong against knights. It would at the very least force Manu to go into pikemen. Managed to kill one will, 2 will kills impact for Manu now, and 1 TC might go down, but longswords dying to the pressure of TCs. And the knights still not breaking in, but at the very least being a bit annoying here. Could go back to the palisade gate maybe, get attack upgrades, you'll break buildings more easily, and the defensive castle will go up, which will significantly limit the infantry aggression at hand here. And keep in mind, Teutons get instant murder holes as well, so this is not doing the infantry push of CaptainThomas any favors. In fact, you don't necessarily need to fight the ram with villagers to take it out. Murder holes could do that for you, but we're fine. That stops the infantry push, just plug the gaps here, and Manu won't be able to break through. Here comes the defensive castle, it's up for the Vikings as well. So maybe we'll see some berserkers here eventually. All 3 TCs still standing for CaptainThomas, now with a 20 villagers lead and an overall population lead as well. Manu playing 1 TC, full aggression here, keeping the knights out and making some berserkers to either to raid or just to defend against the small cavalry push here. Another town center, and now lots of barracks here, so now CaptainThomas realizes that he has better infantry than Vikings, except for the hit points situation, but especially in the Imperial Age, the Teutons +2 melee armor total should be sufficient against a Vikings infantry push. Did Manu scout the barracks here? Is going into Scorpions. Interestingly enough. Maybe anticipating the infantry switch from CaptainThomas. Knights still not breaking through, forcing some quick calling, forcing some repairs, but with this kind of income, shouldn't really matter. Imperial Age all the way for the Vikings, while CaptainThomas stays in Castlate for an extended boom and also moves out to very nice neutral stone spot here with 2 stone patches right next to each other. 6 tile stones on 1 TC. Not bad. You actually learned the hard way that champions do not counter berserkers at all. Ouch. Well, the regeneration of berserkers make that a bit iffy. Well, that castle is going to be a bit of a struggle to get up for Manu. Just now realizing that there's buildings here. Could just drop it a bit further back though, and then the... Oh, but why not? Why there? Knights now being pulled back to deal with the Scorpions, I guess, but the Berserkers almost catching up. Yeah, 12+1 attack for Castle's Berserkers. That is true. Castle goes up defensively for CaptainThomas. And yeah, puts a stopper to the siege push as well. The Knights will be going down to the Berserkers. Both players going to Imperial Age, but CaptainThomas at a significantly healthier economy here. Let's see the stats comparison here actually. 60 HP on the long 200 swordsman, 65 on the berserk, but much higher attack, and the only difference being a little bit extra armor, but that's going to change with the upgrades here. Imperial Age, no elite berserk affordable though, and another castle. We are going full berserk here, aren't we? Huh. Okay, some Scorpions in front here. But the Siege Workshops will be going down, won't really be able to Cap Ram push it. In fact, that Siege Workshop will go down before the Cap Ram upgrade completes, will it? Did it complete? Oh! 99%! 99 point something percent. Good, good snipe there from CaptainThomas to stop that Cap Ram upgrade. And not that it makes much of a difference, but it's still a good stop. 25 Berserkers now against 200 Swordsmen from the Teutons here. Second defense in, not the third one, but also 5 TCs total for CaptainThomas. And remember, the resources collect more quickly as well. Doubted Ram, if you say so. Plate Parting Armor coming in, Cavalier coming in. Not necessarily the best call against Berserkers, but with the Teutons extra melee armor still might help against... and these aren't elite yet, anyway, so... let's have a quick look at the stats, actually, to see the upgrades here. No sign of any unique technologies for the Berserkers yet. Champions and Cavaliers, possibly even Paladins. Not too long. And here comes the castle on the other side. Nice. 13 villagers looping all the way around to drop a castle on Manu's side, and maybe a little tiny breakthrough. Maybe we'll see Teutonic Knights here. It is expensive to go for both champs and paladins, but when you collect the resources twice as fast, then it's suddenly not as expensive anymore. Buy followers, primes, and viewers on star. Yeah, I'm fine. It's fine. I'm fine as is. Well, Berserkers seem to be going down. Let's see the Cavalier handle them. They aren't elite, as you know, so they only have 65 HP. Blue definitely making ARB, mixing in pikes here for some reason. Why would you make pikes against the Vikings? Why would you make pikes against the Vikings? So many questions. Another castle going up right in the at the nose of Manu here. It might still complete actually. And here comes the Treb as well to deal with this Vikings castle. Doesn't even bother walling here. GG is called with the offensive from both sides. Manu losing army numbers as well. 71 military to 9. Who cares what military you make when you make enough? Alright, looking at the upgrades here, and we're off to the decider game, because CaptainThomas has the potential of the reverse sweep here. Alright, society score shows more than twice the villagers for CaptainThomas, and the APM chart also spiking at 90 max here. Let's see the last game. Last casted game of today as well, because my eyes are getting kind of tired. But we need to see the decider, obviously. On Manu's home map, maybe it will be another open map. Infantry play. Oh, Acropolis! And CaptainThomas wants payback. CaptainThomas goes for the Goths on Acropolis. Will he drop the barracks right away? You start with extra resources, right? So you could drop you could instant rush with Goths with extra faster working barracks in 200% handicap mode. Manu with the slabs might want to play scouts this time, but you probably shouldn't play scouts against Goths. Moving straight forward. Laming sheep is okay. Laming boar is not. So Gotham started to sweat. Yeah, I can imagine. Slabs a decent counter to Goths in many ways, though, with infantry bonuses they have with Drushina in the Imperial Age and very cheaper siege weapons. What are we seeing here at the mill? We are definitely not seeing the instant rush. Manu finds a sheep, snacks the scouting sheep, brings it back home, thank you very much, and enter the... Yeah, I guess it's kind of an instant rush again with the slabs here. Slabs farming eco, the farmers work faster for the slabs, so that could be a huge bonus in this handicap mode as well, to bring in nice and quick resources. But there we go. Instant rush proceeds to eat TC fire, and the only thing accomplished here is losing one militia so far. Goat's gonna make it home to the enemy side though, but let's see here. Drush. Only 3 militia this time, shouldn't be doing too much against the instant loom of the Goths. I mean, one villager almost has the same HP as two militia here. So you're sure as heck won't be killing villagers with a drush. Shouldn't be, anyway. Shouldn't be killing villagers with a drush. Looking at these stats. Feudal Age right around the corner for CaptainThomas here. Now making the militia, queuing 5 militia impact. And probably going to go straight for the men-at-arms as well, as far as eco allows. Didn't mind gold yet. Just playing on the starting resources. But since the barracks works faster as well, then men-at-arms should be an easy, quick and easy upgrade to get here. Feudal Age for Manu as well. Not sure what the plan after the drush is here, but here we have men-at-arms on the way. Probably half the time as usual. Might lose one here. Nope, cleans up. And Manu is left with 0, now making some more militia of his own as well. Second barracks even, but none on gold, so I'm curious to see how this will work out. Oh, thank you very much. You're not going to eat those. I'll bring them back home. So CaptainThomas thirsty for revenge with the Goths here against Manu, who still isn't Feudal Age. Did queue a couple more militia, but can't really afford men-at-arms until some more gold has been mined here. Seven men-at-arms now. CaptainThomas really just adapting to the same plan that Manu played the first game, except for fewer Dark Age militia, of course. Panicked when he saw men-at-arms. Ah yeah, that's why they even built the second barracks, I see. Beautiful mining camp though, on the stone and the gold here. Yeah, not quite Goth spam. Here's a range even. Probably just in case of the opponent small walling or quick walling the aggression here. And outnumbered, but with the hill bonus here, get some sneak hits in maybe, as CaptainThomas tries to focus the berries here. Easy fight for CaptainThomas, even pulls away the weak one, and yeah, comes out decently on top here. Nice small walls here, forces the men-at-arms to loop around here. Only 5 men-at-arms left, but the resource is getting dangerously close to a catalytic transition for CaptainThomas here as well, which will open for playing cavalry or even castle and huscarls for the Goths here, while Manu has been investing into 2 barracks here, has quite barely any food income at all. 0 food impact for Manu here. And a defensive tower now on the stones and golds here. Not sure how much that will accomplish in the grand scheme of things here. Matching the Men-at-Arms numbers at least, but now the Castle Age is on the way for CaptainThomas. The range is up, so that could suggest an Archer's follow-up here, or rather Goth's crossbows. They're as good as any in the Castle Age. I'm not sure if they get Thumbring, but they do get Bodkin and defense, so they're decent enough. Men-at-Arms certainly have been doing damage here, and we'll just have to see what the next age brings. I see scaled mail armor coming in there, so it could still be more infantry play here from CaptainThomas. Long distance hunting here. You can do that with gobs because they can carry more food. Okay, 85 food in her hands. Not bad, not bad. Even without wheelbarrow. Enter the slabs counter attack. Here are the men-at-arms still forward for CaptainThomas as well. Manu walled the tower, so they can't take the foundation down there either. But the Castle Age is in. That's far away from Manu here. And looks like it's going to be the archers' crossbows here. CaptainThomas didn't make any while on the way up. But yeah, we'll be focusing these down. Even lacking Bodkin arrow for the crossbows shouldn't be a big deal. Manu will now have to react to the crossbow switch of CaptainThomas here. Might need to go into skirmishers, in fact, because it's not really any sign of a Castle Age transition here for Manu. So with the crossbows entering CaptainThomas, even with enough stone for a castle here, that's going to be a YOLO castle right on the starting TC. Oh, disrespect. Disrespect. Get out of my game, castle. But you can't really quick wall when it's so close to the edge, so the Men-at-Arms might stop that for now. There are longswords here to stop this from happening. Don't let him kill the foundation here. I. Focusing villagers, nice work of Manu there. CaptainThomas doesn't really have that huge of a villager lead either, so this is becoming scary, but I think the castle will be going up. I think the Men-at-Arms can't really stop the villagers from completing this one, especially since they are working faster in the 200% mode as well. Now garrisoning everything here and enter the Huskarls. GG! Gop's castle in the face of Manu. Short last game here to conclude the casting session, and CaptainThomas performing the reverse sweep and taking the win here after all. After an offset in the first game, there's almost 200 or 200-ish elo between these two players, so good work on Manu getting the first game. So that's the stats for you. I still have the round of 8 games to cast and everything as it moves on, because I think we're through all of the round of 16 now. So there will be more silly tourneys games. I have to get around to the Nomad Express games as well as we go on. 2 of my small tourneys running before Christmas.